Alright, due to the nature of how this game works, I can't that easily level up. I have absolutely won the free battle once. I can technically do this because this is level 37, 38. Well, the free battle was all 38. But I'm not going to do that yet. I have a couple of other things I want to do first. There's a hidden village here, which in location shaping... It doesn't let you select that, okay. Anyway, all the way in the bottom right, if you're A rank, is hidden village 7. Which I'm going to try first. There's a couple of fights I can do. Oh boy. I also upped everyone's, what is it called again? Everyone's fragment. Everyone should have an E fragment. I don't really care what comes before it, if it's B or C or Vitality or Lovely. If it ends with an E, you get more experience. Everyone now has that. I have also given everyone their skills and abilities, their extra ones, which you can get from upgrading your side fairies. Everyone has upgraded one, or everyone basically now has ones. Hopefully with this, I'll also be able to take it further. Holy fuck, 42. I can actually level up here. There's also a baseline type of experience, and if you are rather under-leveled, you don't actually get the baseline, you get way lower than the baseline. If it's the enemy at the same level as you, you get the baseline, which is about 20 to 30. And you can very easily actually manipulate the game to give you even more. But it all depends on all the enemies around the field, and whatever hell is happening around you. So the system is quite painful. However, if I need everything here at level 42, then I can get quite some experience here. There we go. Also, I think a lower level character healing a higher level character or buffing a higher level character will actually cause them to get more experience as well. Because you're doing technically something to something that's higher level. From what I understand, that will just get you more experience. This is also how I learned about those 20% crystals. In this case, it's also based on damage that you're doing. I think damage that you're doing against something that's higher level. And I'm doing the thing that makes the most sense, which is range. And one of her crystals, or one of her things, yeah, it buffs everyone with defense as well. Or can, at least. Here we go. You work on that one. I think I'm going to use this village to do the leveling. Galdo is also my lowest level, so. Before this meant to hit him both at level 60. So upping the level of my team is actually, or upping the level of my team like as much as possible is a very handy thing for me to do. I genuinely need to do this. This makes a good Pharaoh is also way more important because you're actually doing more damage. But considering a dodge does no damage, yeah. Defense up, some. I think some also got a accuracy up, so. Oh right, and if he gets below like I think 20% of his health, he just hides. And that genuinely takes 3 turns to wear off. Even if you attack, it just takes 3 turns. I love that he can hide. It is strong. It is very abusable. And obviously that is something that I do at this point in game. Now, I first want to get rid of this one. And yes, the small one. Also has to go. There we go. Ooh. I am not glad that he started to move. More enemies could potentially spawn. How much? Galdo, there you are. 2 more good hits and you level up. There we go. She has a higher level. There you go, just slack off. Nope, he requires 1 more hit. There we go. This way you get some extra as well. Why am I doing that? I should be using the skills that currently give me experience. Which you don't have, but oh well. And that gave him enough experience for the level up. And he's the MVP. And a new sub-quarry just for completing this area. So on the bottom right, there is once again a tile that I have no clue of how to get it. And tiles like that work in one specific way. At least from what I started to understand. You can always see on the bottom right what you have, or what you got from that tile. So, Hidden Village, for instance, here. We haven't actually gotten the specific thing from this location yet, so... Maybe once for A rank? Or S rank? I'm not gonna focus too much on it. Also, something that happened, Ryushin has all 42 skills, and that actually does give you the achievement, so... you just need to randomly... Well... Just one of the main ones need to get to their max. From the side ones, nobody got to that level just yet. To like the max. Although we're working on one of them. There's one in particular that's very close. It's not you. Yeah, it's this one. This one is level 10 and only needs like 1500 more. Well, this one still needs like 3000. They both get there. She needs like 5000 more. So like it is doable. Very much even. But it's going to take a little while. The Golden Fury and Keeper of Charm. I think both of these... I think Golden Fury is for... Yeah, you need the Golden Fury to be cleared before we can actually get this one. Let's do Giant Murian. It's an A-ranked mission. It is the only mission I currently have from the other place. From the pub. And it will genuinely just help me. Ooh. Okay, so there's 4 behind and then there's... quite an amount in front of us. Yeah, these are lower level than us, so we don't actually get the full amount from this. Not like the other place. There we go. So far, so good.
アタックエフェクト。
ヒロイン登場ですわ。泡と言いなさい。効率的に行こうじゃないか。
アタックエフェクト。
標準はここだ。
To clarify with Caldo, he's been dying a lot in the recent battles.
一生懸命やります。
力がみなぎります。
Even during the ones where I was leveling and like getting somewhere, Galdo's usually the one to die very early on.
よく見とけ。痛いぜ、ご苦労さん。僕ですね。
There we go.
聖なる光。
私の番ですわね。お行きなさい。どうですか。手加減しないよ。あや。
Technically at this stage, if I just get enough potions and enough healing items, I should be able to just make it.
行きますわよ。
However, I don't want to test it. I'm gonna try to first do all the side things, make sure that I've done everything that I can. And then afterwards, I can just completely overpower the rest of the main game at least. Now the hidden boss that we eventually need to fight, that one is level 60. So yeah, that's going to be pain. But it's not going to be impossible. Like, not at all. And then with the other level being like level 42, I can easily get to probably 45 with that. Or at least to level 42 myself. And that will set me up for at least a little bit of the next bit of the story.
アタックエフェクト
And then the rest of the team survives. Galdo will eventually survive as well.
加減しないよ
Because the rest of the team survives in as well.
ご苦労だったね
You know,
戦場に
they'll make sure that enemies die around Galdo, or at least are at lower health. Whoops, you need to just stay right there.
ここからですさ反撃ださてと
But that's honestly just it. It's a numbers game.
流します当然ですわ
Essentially, all you need to keep in mind is like, if you do enough damage, other people can survive, and other people can and will
全員よく見て
level up as well. You just first need to get to that point.
一瞬で終わらせる
Which is why doing these quests and finding that village 7 in particular, like
断罪します
holy hand grenade. I've heard that village 5 is good for like level 30. And as fun as it is, I don't actually have that one.
近接攻撃を行う
戦場に歌を 本気を見せてやろう行くよバース
And me simply not having that village is good enough reason for me to not be able to actually do it.
胸が育ったかさてと
Besides, when I heard level 30, I was like, yeah, I'm already past that. I'm way past that.
俺様の番だ
アタックエフェクト
一瞬で終わらせる
But we'll get through it.
行きます
僕ですね
手加減しないよ
Considering she can go down, yeah, pepper her as well.
よっこらせ
There we go.
アタックエフェクト歯を食いしばりなさい
That, by the way, is the one that actually damages him. I've started to use that again.
ヒロイン登場ですわすべて流します
広い世界のために マジカルエフェクト聖なる光を発動する
ステージ準備整いました
There we go.
これが私の歌天才登場ってね合わせるよはい
Defense up to herself, okay.
登場ってね
That's not gonna save you from this though.
見えてるかいじゃあね
I've also figured out that if I am missing an enemy in a free battle, it is usually Glaze. She actually shows up in that screen as well, but considering I barely ever destroy her, considering how annoying she is to kill. Yeah, I barely ever do it. Luckily, we've already done over half of the damage required. It is just a slow battle because of how much HP this enemy has. And considering it's only level 37, I am not going to... I'm not going to trade on this. It is not worth it. Getting the 1 experience and just the 22 FP is good enough. I will do one more battle right after this though. And after that it's side conversation time. Next turn she can actually do her area again. She's the only one that's still leveling very heavily.
近接攻撃を行う。よっこらせ。
アタックエフェクト。ああ、私か。当たれ。ステージ準備整いました。
There we go.
ヒロイン登場ですわ。
Yeah, you can't do too much damage-wise, so
お行きなさい。
this is the best solution.
ヒロイン登場ですわ。逃がしません。
僕ですね。
And there we go. That should finish it.
やりましたわ。
Another recipe, nice. So that's one of the two here at the Stairway to Heaven. Move to town, let's first go to the pub.
何になさいますか。またのご来店をお待ちしています。
どうすっかな。
Welp. Let's save here, actually. Considering we still have yet to go to this area, I'll first do the Golden Fury.
そうですわね。あら。
よう。
ダメです。
おい。そうだな。
ふん。
ほら。
へえ。
くそ。
Just defeat all the enemies.
一緒やるか。
ステージ準備整いました。
Most importantly, keep Tiara alive. Oh, this is a very early fight then. Enemies are level freaking 15.
さてと。泡となりなさい。
行くか。
アタックエフェクト。
一瞬で終わる。
We do need to actually defeat Glaze as well.
抜いたらんで。
アタックエフェクト。
わっしょーい。
効率的に行こうじゃないか。
アタックエフェクト。
見えてるか。
クレンボは終わりだ。
断罪します。
Yes, such way early on that even the FP we get from this is low. In comparison, I am used to like the 22 FP and not 18. Or like the 15 that I think we got earlier as well. Even that was all from the past.
行きます。頼りにしています。
100倍サクサクっとな。
アタックエフェクト。
よっこらしゃ。僕ですね。
マジカルエフェクト。
聖なる
魔法
光
を発動する。
私の番ですわね。淡くなりなさい。当然ですわ。
行くか。
アタックエフェクト。
一瞬で終わらせる。
The Fool.
手加減しないよ。
What is this, Persona?
アタックエフェクト。
見えてるかい？あちゃ、カウンターカウンター。戦場に歌を。
Perfect.
サクサクっとな。
アタックエフェクト。
とついたるで。見せます。
アタックエフェクト。
見切りました。
よっこらせ。
Doing a little bit of damage to her.
黒叩きだ。よっしゃ。ご苦労さん。
キュイ、準備万端ですわ。ヘアライズ。淡くなりなさい。ご愁傷様でしたわ。天才登場ってね。
アタックエフェクト。
見えてるかい？ご苦労だったね。
準備はいいぜ。来いアリン。
アタックエフェクト。やっちゃうんだから。
いいんじゃない。
Okay, beautiful. That one actually came off. I'm not sure if I can hit him up there. Or as easily up those places.
そちらはどうだ。リュシン。行くぞ。リュシン。
アタックエフェクト。
いい加減なし当然です。
Nice.
本気を見せてやろう。ヘアライズ。
アタックエフェクト。
見えてるかい？
そろそろやろう。マリサ、行くで。
アタックエフェクト。リミットアタック。 てた。
That should deal with her.
全てを流します。ご愁傷様でしたわ。
Considering she has to go down, yeah, why
順
not?
調に歌う。
これこれ行くか。
アタックエフェクト。
くらえ極道さん。ザッ
And we won. And we got another sub ferry. Let's do as much digging as possible. Well, that wasn't a lot. Now focusing on the ferries, and after that the conversations. But hey, then when we have 1500, we can easily get this one and complete her ferry as well.
Level up.
I've been trying to get a lot of ferries higher, level-wise. Doesn't always work, but you know. Okay, nice. So here we go. We're just going to go to the inn and first do Kalara.
クララ、マリアノ様、そんな、ちょっと、そうね、やったわ。 マリアノ様。クララ、わかりました。そうね。クララ、そんな。そうだわ。わーい。やったな。クララ、
Well, that's at least that bit of conversation done. Mariana, future reflected in her eyes.
クララ、マリアノ様。そうじ。
わかりました。
わーい。
どうぞ。
ありがとう。いいえ。そうね。そうじゃな。あれは我が輩が。ありがとう。そうだな。そうね。どうしたんだ？いいえ。そうだな。ほほう。そうだな。そうね。いいえ。そうね。クララ、そうね。いいえ。そうね。いいえ。そうね。そうね。ほほう。いいえ。はあ。
And time for the last conversation, because I absolutely have no time after this. Ignorance is bliss.
そんな。はあ。ダメなんだぞ。おばさんですって。ごめんなさい。そうだな。
マリアノ様。
うぞ。
マリアノ様。
は
そうだ。
あ、わかったわ。
ありがとう。
何よ。
マリアノ様。マリアノ様。
そう。
はは。
おい。すまない。どうした？ほう。
そうね。
おい。
はあ、
はあ。
いいえ。
いいな。
断るわ。
そうだな。
なんですって。
そうだな。
断るわ。そうね。
断る。うん。さらばだ。
ありがとう。
おい。
そうだな。
おう。どうした？
いいな。
It is correct though, ignorance is bliss. Ah, how beautiful. Anyway, that's all the conversation I can fit into here. Next time I'll do more of the fights. I'm first going to see how far I can get by just doing side content. And then we'll see. After that I'll probably level up myself a little bit again. Hopefully towards at least the level 42 mark, and then I'm good to go again for a little bit.